This must end. I need more time.
Outsider! Outsider!
Enough!
Everything for my people! You will...
Hey, it's the Q Warrior here, and we are back with another video. So I've been playing a lot of Path of Exile, right? And we finally have some new content, and I'm absolutely loving it. New stages are good, you know, we have got new builds and stuff, and I'm kind of loving it, to be honest. So with that being said, today I'm gonna be giving you this extremely cheap warrior build that you could use for mid game and, you know, the beginning of end game. And you could probably take this all the way till late end game because it's that good. All right, it's just one of those builds, right? You can literally clear out an entire screen. So as you progress through the game, all you need to do is get better gear to go on upgrading on your build. All right. And Path of Exile is not really known for having a lot of cheap builds, right? Let's be real here, right? You need to either grind your entire life to make a decent build, or you have to put in real life money, right? All the decent endgame builds would cost you like 20 divines, right? 25 divines, 30 divines, or even more, right? But for this build, you would only need 3 exalts free, 3 exalts, 2 exalts, that's like 8 exalts, 3 exalts more, that's like 11, and the rest of this is free. Okay, and this one for 2 exalts. All right, so this is basically a 13 exalt build. All right, and you can go ahead and take this build to endgame, the early part of the endgame. All right, so let's start off with the gear then. We have this mace that we're using, pretty nice mace. Make sure that you have enough damage to clear out bosses, to clear out you know, an entire screen group of enemies. The more physical damage you have, the more single target DPS you can build, and that is extremely useful for bosses. All right, next up we have the helmet. You can see focused mainly on armor. All right, next up we have a very generic body armor. Sorry, this cost me around 2 exalts as well, so it's like a 15 exalt build. All right, so this is what you basically need. Make sure that you have enough resistances on your items so that you can at least max out most of them. Right, I still haven't finished my build yet, but I will be on all max once I finish this build. As you can see, I'm currently at level 62 only. For the boots, you can use anything that has around 25 movement speed. Warrior is extremely slow, right? You need that speed. All right, so here are the rings. As you can see, your primary focus for the rings would be to get enough resistance and also some amount of damage. So make sure that you have like physical damage on your rings. All right, so this one, like this one, has physical and cold damage as well. All right, and also on your glove. All right, the more damage you have on your glove, the more your DPS will be. So basically damage on all of these items, right? And then you have this amulet right here. If you get an amulet that gives you around plus 13 to plus 15 for all resistances, then go ahead and take that, right? Okay, so now let's quickly jump on to the build. As you can see, this is useless. Earth Shatter, we need this. I have brutality and rapid attacks on this one. Then you have Bone Shatter. I only need this one to knock down enemies, alright? Especially if they're bosses. Alright, that's it. Use Impact Shockwave and Enduring Impact 1 on this. Then you have Force Hammer. And for this, you need Armor Demolisher. You have Fist of War. And you have Rapid Attacks too. Okay, next one, Volcanic Fissure. Elemental Armament 2 and Fire Attunement. Next up we have Stampede, and this one, for this one we need Crater, we need Branching Fissures, and we need Aftershock. Alright, then we have this Warcry right here. Okay, Herald of Ash with Magnified Area and Concentrated Area. We have Leap Slam for with Crater, Fist of War 2 and Holy Descent. Alright, then we have Shockwave Totem with Urgent Totems, Overabundance, and Prolonged Duration. Now I'm going to tell you the game plan. Right, the game plan is very simple. What you need to do is create as much fissures as possible. Alright, and how do you do that? Simple. You need volcanic fissures. You create this kind of fissures right here, everywhere. Alright, now followed up with totems. The more totems you have, the more shockwave it creates. Alright, and you can keep creating these fissures and it will automatically trigger more. Alright, next up we have Force Hammers, so you can place it down and then do a war cry to get this amazing Ring of Fire, which you can also trigger with totems. Alright, so you can check this now. Right, it's a little slow. So you see how the ring is getting triggered by the totems. Right, you can also trigger this ring with Earth Shatter. Right, you can also do that for other fissures as well. So alright, so now you can just go ahead and do Earth Shatter. And there's also a way you can get high DPS in bosses, and that is by using Earth Shatter, then use your Force Hammer and explode it like this. Right, you can also use Stampede. Stampede is gonna, you know, trigger fissures again. Alright, also it will trigger the existing ones as well. So pretty much your entire screen is on fire now, and there is no way any enemy is gonna survive this. Alright, there's no way, no way they survive this. Alright, there's no way. Alright, so that is basically the game plan. Now I'm gonna show you the passive tree. So you can see that I've started off from here, you know, get all the nodes here except this one and this one. Maybe I'll get this later on. And then you continue down this path right here and you go straight up, get this jewel right here, and then make sure that you get a lot of physical damage, attack damage, right, melee damage, and then you go right over here, and here you go right left, sorry, and then you get this mace node. All right, this is for maces. Since we're using a mace, so we get an extra damage boost. All right, get some armor. All right, get some area effect over here. All right, so this is the skill tree. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. This build is not completely done yet. All right, it's gonna be like until level 80 or 85 that you have the ultimate build. Okay, but you can go ahead and keep upgrading this build because this is absolutely insane. This is perhaps the best warrior build that you can have at the moment. All right, you know, a lot of people are calling it the Firebringer, but yeah, this build is super satisfying. Right, super satisfying. So yeah, that's it. That's about it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Also subscribe to the channel for more guides, and I'll see you in the next one.